Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the third and final bus for the bus series that we're having a look at for EUROTRUCK Simulator, and this one is called the Marcopolo G71800DD. Now that stands for double-decker bus. Don't get me wrong here, it's not double D as in breast size, I mean that's double-decker bus, and it's 8x2. So, and that one is by Blackwood. Alright, so let's have a look. We're down at the Scania truck dealer, and we're going into custom configuration. Now, I couldn't help myself. I had a look at this, and I went, wow, I gotta have a drive of this. So I've already purchased one, but we're going to just go through what you can actually purchase at the dealer. Now, I'm also in my dummy account just for testing mods like this. As you'd know, the actual price there is some massive price. So first of all, we'll have a look at the chassis, the actual cabin, sorry, and there's only one sort of chassis that you can get here, and then we'll have a look at the chassis. Now here, this will actually change the paint job on the side. So there's a whole heap of different paint jobs that you can go. Now that's the one that I purchased, and so that's actually a whole heap of different skins that you can actually use on this. So then we've got the actual engines. Me being me, I got the 730 Euro 5. Gotta have the big engine. Now for the gearbox, I went for a 14 speed with this one. Then what else have we got? Interior. Now this one itself, while we're actually out having a look at this one itself, it absolutely looks brilliant. I think we've saved the best one for last with this one. It really does look nice all the way around, even the textures on the skin. Now this is what I was talking about with the skin textures. See, look, you can't fault that. That is beautiful. See, with the other ones we had a little bit of grainy texture in there. This one here is so clean, crystal clean. I was a little bit dirty there, but that's that's no big deal. But most of it is very, very clean and crystal. So very good there. Now with the interior, as you can see, they've used the Scania steering wheel, but that's no big deal. That's only a minor little thing, but they've gone and done a brand new dash. And right next to us, we have a couple of passengers. I never thought of that, but obviously they must get in from another part, a back part of the bus, I'd say. Being double-decker, there'd be 2 stories to it, so there'd be definitely, ways to get in. More than one way to get in, that is. So, there's a passenger there. You can put in another one. Then we have the actual stock colours. So there is no other colours because all of those are back over here in the cabin section where you select them. And then we'll get to the best part, which is the accessories. Now, here's where all the good parts are. So we have here, you can put some lights. So you get, if we zoom in, maybe a little bit too close we were, zoom in, down the bottom there is for 2 lights, 3 lights, or 4 lights. And they're actually sitting on there quite nicely. It's not like it's hanging off like we did see with the Neoplan, the Tourliner. They actually look like they're stuck on there properly. So let's go to 4 and we'll chuck some lights on. Let's put, those ones look quite good on this bus. They're like an oval shaped, or lemon, it says, lemon chrome. And I'm going to chuck those on. They actually really do suit this bus. Now we have here, there is a passenger there. You can put a male or a female passenger in there. We'll wait till we get inside the bus to put that one on. Now here is the horns. Now they're underneath, strategically tucked underneath the bus. but you can still select them and still put them in. So that's very interesting, I thought. There is another horn. You can select other horns if you want. So we've selected that one, and there's the actual horn that you will select. So let's just chuck that one on there. Now we go up to the mirrors here, and you can get, you can't see from here the mirrors what it's doing, so it is actually changing a different style of paint here. But when you go inside the cab, which we'll do in a second, we'll have a look at that further. You can see the difference. So here we are. That's another thing for the inside. We'll have a look at that. It's a picture of Jesus. And also more things. Look, let's just leave those for now. They're actually things that you put in later, and you can see. Look, you can see that it's a piece of string that goes over the top there. Looks kind of touristy to me, so I think we'll leave that. Then we've got I think it's destinations. I'm not sure, but it's these different logos and that scroll across. They scroll different ways. Let's just, I'm not sure what it says there, as I only read English. So let's just leave it on one that looks quite flash. I mean, it looks all the same to me. So let's just leave it on that one there. That's no big deal. Now, going over to here, you can, that one there, that's the passenger again, so you can select another passenger. We'll leave that one there. Now, for the rims. Here, it gives you a large selection of rims to choose from, which I like. All sorts of ones here. There's, blue. Don't worry about those. They're from a different mod, which I should have actually taken out before I started reviewing this one. Having a look at it, but that's from a totally different mod. Now, I am going to put... Where are we? We'll stick to these ones here, the ones that are for the Scania. And let's just... I'm just going to leave the... yeah, let's put those on. Let's put those ones on. All the way around. If I can get to them from back here. Yes, those ones there. We'll put those ones on. Or is it those ones? Let's have a look. Yeah, those are the ones there. That's the ones. Scroll all the way up. And there we are. That's them there. So we'll put those on. Now, there is an option over this side for these... the radio, radar, whatever they are, aerial things for the side of the bus. So I'm going to chuck them on. I'm still not sure what they do. I think it's just a CB reception or TV reception, I'd say, for the actual the bus itself. Now, if we go around to the back here, we can chuck on a couple of lights if we wish to blind the people that are following us. I think I'm going to do that. That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's blind everyone. Now, you can see, if you go in there, there are passengers. You can see that there's passengers in there. Not sure if you can actually see that on the camera, but there are passengers in the top and the bottom part. Okay, now, let's go. That's pretty much it for the outside. There's nothing on the roof, although it does look really good. I like this bus. Let's have a look on the inside, shall we? So, on the inside, there is the mirrors, which we were looking at before. Now, here's where you can actually see the colours are changing. I don't know why you can't see it from the outside. It's very strange. So, I'm just going to leave the standard colour on there. And then also, there's something here as well. Here is DVDs. Now, I've never ever seen this in a mod. You can actually select what DVD you want to have here. So we can have the Animals, we can have the Fast and Furious. We can also have another movie preview, which I'm not sure what that movie is, but anyway, so there's another movie there as well. So let's just chuck on the wildlife. We'll just, casually put on that as we're driving along. It'll calm them down, calm people down as I'm driving along because, as you may know, I'm not the best driver in this game. So, That way they may be a little bit more subdued. Now here we have the actual picture of Jesus, and then there is the actual ribbon. Now that again is the mirror, and here we can select different passengers. So let's take her out. We'll put her in here. Put her right next to me. Hello, lady. She's got a bit messy hair though. These ladies in these mods always have messy hair. That way we might get a bit. We try not to get a bit distracted and perv down the top as we're actually driving along. So, but you know, they're sort of, you know, part and parcel of being some sort of being a bus driver or a truck driver, isn't it? You get to perv down, look out the window and perv. Hello, ladies. So anyway, that's pretty much all it is within this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm basically going to back out of this, and we'll have a look at the one. We'll go to the actual service center, and we'll check out if there's any surprises that we can see in the service center. Well, here we are, people. This is the one that I prepared earlier. As you can see, it looks magnificent from the outside, and this is a very, very, very nice looking bus. Look at the reflections in that. So good. I mean, it was just the camera was just bumping against the building there, so you know, we'll just go around here, around the back, and there's those lights. And if we turn the lights on, does it actually bring the lights on at the back? Let's turn the high beams. No, it doesn't. That's a shame. Maybe we'll have a look here. Oh, we need to put those ones on there. Go back out again. Maybe that might do it there. So if we put on high beams, nah. That's a damn shame. I was hoping we might be able to blind everyone. What if this one I didn't put any lights on the front, but we can do that now. So let's head on into the actual service center, and we'll have a look now in the paint shop. There is this one again. There's that base color that we saw on other trucks, but you can't do anything with it, which that's fine. I mean, you get to choose your colors here in the upgrade shop. So so there's the colors there that we get to choose. So I'm going to stick to that one there that I've got. Now there's no surprises, no, still the same chassis, same gearboxes. Let's chuck on that one there. Inside still the same. There's the lady. Hello, lady. And there we have, yeah, so it's pretty much, it is the same. What we'll do is we'll chuck on here some lights, which I thought I put on, but obviously I didn't put on. So we'll fix that up right now. There we go. And did we select the horn before? Yeah, we did. We selected a horn. So look, that's pretty much it. There's nothing more, nothing exciting, no extra options that you do get afterwards. But this bus in itself is quite an interesting bus, and I'm really excited. I've been driving this bus around. It handles really, really, really well. And if you're into buses and you want to do a bus mod, this is the one to try. Yeah, sure, try those other ones. You know, the what was it? The Ideale 770. That was a good bus. But this one here, the Marcopolo, is by far the best bus mod to try. So if you try the two, the Ideale and the Marcopolo. Not a big fan of the Neoplan Tourliner. I thought that one was just a truck it was a bus trying to be a truck, so that was a waste of time. But look, give this one a go, and look, the last thing I wanted to show you here is the actual sound of this bus. I quite liked it. So if we turn the engine on now, that to me sounds like a bus. It's got, even on the inside when you're driving it, you hear the foot going to the floor, you know, and you can actually, it really does sound like a bus to me. So that's actually quite good. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this bus on a tour. I'm going to put the passenger mod in, and then we'll take it for a nice long tour, shall we? Not too long, just a nice tour, and see what mischief we can get up to. So look, I'll be doing that very soon, guys, and that will conclude the bus modification, but the bus sort of mods that we are having a look at. Fucking turn this thing around. It's got a really big wheel, sort of turn, so you gotta, you know, take your time turning it around, which is, you know, no big deal. Just don't get yourself stuck in, you know, silly little situations, which we hope that I don't do. Alright guys, well look, that's it from me. This is the Marcopolo G71800DD, that stands for double decker guys, 8x2 bus. And there it is there. That looks absolutely gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. And if you're into buses, it's definitely a must-see. So, alright guys, look, that's it from me. Keep on bussing, and remember, game on! GPS, yes please. And then we have passengers on the inside. So, okay, so, look, honestly, you can't get any redonkulous than this. This is just stupid.